Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we will go straight over to the chart. So first and foremost, we have got here the DXY. Yeah, as you can see, we broke. Obviously we had our move up, we had our move down, we played around in this range, we broke down from this range, we got supported at this level, we broke back above, back tested this level, back tested that level, and our move now are on our way back up. So this is potentially constructive, very constructive price action for the DXY, and this next level is quite important. This roughly just under 94s. If we get back above here, and we don't get rejected here, then yeah, things could start to look a bit difficult. I mean, the last line of defense we would really have is the underside of this trend line. But yeah, I mean, and that could obviously quite feasibly send us back down. But yeah, this is generally speaking quite constructive, and that's obviously not good. Not good for the old risk assets. Obviously, this is due to it's all every movement in the dollar now is basically due to stimulus hopes. Every movement in all markets at the moment, it's just what the market is fixated on. But yeah, as you can see, a sorts of inverse head and shoulders that'll pretty much give us basically a projected target of around the same level that we got up to before. So again, that will be very constructive. That would look like we're going to go for higher highs. Based on this high, then obviously higher. Obviously, we will have this higher low confirmed anyway. At the moment, we have it confirmed anyway. So already, I mean, not at the moment, already is confirmed. So yeah, I mean, if you were a bull of this, you wouldn't be in total despair at the moment. But yeah, again, important level. I mean, realistically, where we are now, we could obviously move below this, or we could get rejected here. We could get rejected here. But if we don't any of those and we come back up here, I mean, we don't really believe in double tops here. We will expect to see more upside. So that is what we're contending with here. And then if we go and have a look at the S&P, you can see clearly doesn't like it either. But the S&P has had a big push up. So I mean, realistically, it can get supported at this level here. And that would be perfectly fine as long as it did get supported there, started to curl back up. And then, I mean, realistically, that's kind of what I've been thinking. We're going to trade out a bit of this range for a bit before then deciding if we are going to break up or break down. So yeah, that is those markets. So over to Bitcoin. How is it looking on Bitcoin? Here you can see on the 4-hour, we are still sort of in this range here, horizontal levels. You can see we did actually drift our way out at the top of this trend line, but didn't really get much of a move above. But yeah, I mean, realistically, if the dollar does keep going up, this is gonna probably have to have some downward pressure and probably gonna have to come down. It is actually holding up pretty well in the face of the movement in the dollar at the moment, I would say, because this is yeah, it's quite a nice movement off the low here. So Bitcoin's not really done too much other than stay in this range. So yeah, if we do start to get a move down, we could start cracking the dollar. We could start to crank up that Bitcoin price. But yeah, you guys also know that, I mean, I'm looking around this 11,000, 11,200, 100, 11,000 level to be fully and formally back tested. And then if it holds a support, if the buying then comes in there, then I think we will be looking particularly good at that point. Yeah, daily 9 as well. Obviously, we've got the daily 9 here, so maybe playing 1 to 4 candle correction could easily get us down to at least 11,200, and then are we going to move onwards and upwards? We'll have a quick whiz through the stochastics. 4 hours still coming down, so obviously at some point that's got potential to turn up and really give us a short-term boost to the upside. 10-hour coming down and 12-hour, the cheat code's coming down. So I mean, that does obviously this obviously is a big warning, because we all know how important the 12-hour is. Daily turning down from a high level as well. 2-day starting to curl now as well. So 2-day, obviously those smaller time frames, shorter time frames are feeding through to the 2-day now. 3-day looking good. Weekly, 5-day turn still turned up, a weekly turned up. So I mean, you could realistically be just expecting Bitcoin just to play in the range it's in. Well, I mean, realistically, just this whole wider range. Which is what I kind of been saying, 11k to 12k. We were in this range for a while before. I think we can just find our footing. Well, we seem to have found our footing in this range, in the 11 to 12k range, and pretty much smack bang in the middle for a lot of it. So yeah, if we do basically trade out this range, then that won't be too bad. It'll be a nice trading range for a period of time before we then either have a calamitous breakdown or we have a euphoric breakup. So yeah, that is it, guys, today pretty much. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys later on today.